Hi, I'm Bob, and in this video I want to show you Excel's Sort and Sortby functions. These functions are new in the 365 editions of Excel, and you might be familiar with a few other techniques that you can sort data with in Excel. And those are fine, but with the Sort and Sortby functions, sorting data is maybe a little bit more interactive, and there's a couple of features we didn't have before. So let's go take a look and see how it works. So here's a sample worksheet where we want to do some sorting. And you notice we have three columns in this data area. We have product names, we have how many units sold, we have what the sales amount is. Also, you notice this is a table. Now, we can go and sort several different ways. We have, because it's a table, we have the filter buttons, and we can sort alphabetically, ascending order, descending order, and units and sales, we can sort ascending to descending, whichever way we want. And also on the ribbon bar, we have a few tools to do some sorting. But what we want to do on this sheet is not just do a sort, we want the result of the sort to be under these green column headers starting in column E. This is where we use the sort function. Before we do it, let's take a look at the syntax. Now, the sort function is available right now only in the 365 editions of Excel. And the way the syntax works is this. We say equal sort, open up the parenthesis, and we have two arguments. This first argument is what is the table range, meaning what is your whole data area. And the second argument is what field number, what column number to sort by. That's really all there is to it, so let's go and do it. So right now, this table is sorted in alphabetical order by product. What we want to do under these green column headers is sort by sales. And so I'm going to start over there. Before I actually put in the function, I want to show you something. I'm going to click on the down arrow for the name box, and you notice I have a range name created called orders. And that range name is this entire table. Now, you aren't required to use range names in the sort function, but I think it's just going to be a lot more helpful, a lot easier if you do. So let's go there, and I'm going to say equal sort, open up the parenthesis, and I want to put in that table name, so it's called orders. I'm just going to start typing ORD, and there it is. The little helper shows up, so I'm going to click orders, comma. Second argument, as we said, is the field number that we want to sort by. So we want to sort by the sales field. That's the third column. Now, don't get the fact that it's in column C confused with it being the third column, because let's say this table started in column B and the sales column were in column D, it would still be the third column. So I'm going to type 3, close the parenthesis, enter, and there we go. We have it sorted by sales. Now, this is a new class of functions called spill functions. So you notice I didn't have to do any kind of autofilling or anything like that. Let's see what a spill function is if you're not familiar. So I'm going to click back here on E5 where I wrote the formula. Up there in the formula bar, it looks normal. If I click any other cell in this table and look up in the formula bar, you notice the formula is there, but it's grayed out. That means that the formula is just sort of, or the table is just sort of using this space just because it was empty and it's available. And you see we have this nice kind of border around it. That also tells us that it's a spill function. Now let's kick this up a little notch. What we want to do in column I is sort by units, but we don't want to display the units. So we want to display the product names down here sorted by units, but we're going to hide the fact that these are units. So to do that, let's use the sort by function. So let's look at the syntax of how the sort by function works. We say equal sort by, open up the parenthesis, and there's two arguments. The first argument is we say what is the table range we're looking at, and then in brackets, in square brackets, what field do we want to display on the sheet. Now, you literally put in the square brackets. This is not an optional part of the syntax. Comma, and then the second argument is same table range, and in brackets, what is the field that you want to sort by. So let's put that in. I'm going to say equals sort by, open up the parenthesis. So we know that that table range is called orders, so I'm going to start typing in ORD. There it is. It confirms, yes, we've got that range called orders. I'm going to double click it. And now I'm going to open up a left square bracket. And as soon as I type that left square bracket, you notice that Excel shows me the fields that are available. So what I want to display is product. So I double click product, close the bracket, type in a comma. And now again, I want to say, yes, it's the orders table. So again, I'm going to start typing in ORD. Yes, there it is. Open up another square bracket, and I want to sort by units, double click units, close the bracket, close the parenthesis of the function. So once again, it says equals sort by, in parenthesis, we have the orders table product field that we want to display, comma, orders table units field that we want to sort by. Close the bracket, close the parenthesis, hit enter, and there it is. And you notice this is another spell function. So when I click the cell where I typed in the formula, you can see the formula looks normal in the formula bar, but if I click any of the other cells in the result, it's grayed out. And we have this nice border around it. So again, we know that it is a spell function. So there you have it, the sort and sort by functions in the 365 editions of Excel.